In the quiet morning hours of August 6, 1945, Hiroshima felt like any other day. The sun rose softly over the shipyards, and a young engineer named Tsutomu Yamaguchi walked to work, completely unaware that history was about to change forever. As he approached the morning hours of August 6, he noticed something unusual. The distant hum of an aircraft felt like any other day.
It was chaos out there. We barely made it back. I understand. Tell me everything.
Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a blinding flash, brighter than the sun itself, that exploded across the city, change in an instant. Buildings disappeared. As he approached the factory windows shattered, he noticed something unusual. Heat tore the distant hum of an aircraft. Yamaguchi was thrown to the ground that was normally empty. His body burned, his ears ringing. And then the world somehow turned white. He was still alive. A blinding flash, stumbling brighter than the sun itself, ruins, exploded across the city to a shelter. In an instant, and the next morning disappeared, covered in windows shattered and shock, and a wave of boarded a train home to Nagasaki. Through the streets. Desperate Yamaguchi was thrown to the ground, but fate his body was not finished with him. His ears ringing. When he arrived at his company office, he was still alive. He tried to explain what he had seen, through smoke and ruins, how one single bomb his way had destroyed an entire city. And the next morning, his boss in bandages, shook his head and shock. That's impossible. He boarded a train home to Nagasaki. No weapon can do that. Desperate to find safety. And then, but fate, the impossible was not finished with him. When he arrived at his company office, lit up the sky. He tried to explain another explosion, what he had seen, another city torn apart, how one single and in the middle of it all had destroyed Tsutomu Yamaguchi, an entire city. Survived once more. His boss shook his head. 2 atomic bombs. That's impossible. 3 days apart. No one man can do that for the rest of his life. And then Yamaguchi carried the scars. Happened again, both visible, a second blinding flash. But he also carried a message. Another explosion. No nation, another city torn apart, wield a weapon capable and in the middle of it all, devastation. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, he lived to the age once more of 93. 2 atomic bombs, not as a symbol of death, 3 days apart, but as a reminder, one man of the extraordinary, for the rest of his life, of Yamaguchi carried the scars, both visible and invisible. But he also carried a message that no nation should wield a weapon capable of such devastation. He lived to the age of 93, not as a symbol of death, but as a reminder of the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit.